Could it be E-A something E? Is that possible?
Okay,
Ankle. Ankle.
Ooh, I like ankle.
A-N-K-L-E.
I must to party. Have fun, kids. Have
What do
fun
you mean
playing
ankle is not a word?
Have fun playing silly movie games with Val.
Wait, List, is ankle not a word?
If you spell it Anlucky, it's
Oh my god, A-N-K-L-E. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Dyslexic.
Bruh.
GG's. It works when you do it right. It works when you do it right. Why is the command not working? Why is dyslexic not working? No, it did work. It did work. You just sent it twice. I can't get two dyslexics for the same moment. There's a cooldown on it. Also, okay, actually, I'm just gonna mention this to chat. I did add a command. It is exclamation point nice, and then you say a person's name, Lair Bear 81, and then you send it. Chat, everybody can give social credits to people now. Let's go. That took me an hour and a half to make. It took me so long. Let's hit the connections. I'll never use this command. That's devastating. It took me hours. What?
Did you do brought yet to take
Did I do
social credits?
Did I do brought? No, I didn't have the opposite. No, I didn't add that one yet. Hot damn. Social credits. You're cooking your social credits. Nice, Dale. There you go. Oh, we got the AG1 already? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Brain time. Yeah, let's do the connections. Let me turn that on while I drink this so you guys can get a peek. A little peek. That was a good one today, honestly, kind of fresh. It was good. It was like cold. Nightmare, gadget, binary. Okay, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be a weird one. Also, Cameron, could you follow me today? Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I'm already in the negatives? Oh, yeah, it's probably, okay, yeah, because if you check your social credits, you will lose 69 credits. I'm so sorry. If you hit, roll call, you'll be in positives, I think. Brad, welcome in. Gadget, Javier. Clouseau, Morse. Are these, oh, these are, shit, what are they? The gadget, they're detectives. Morse? They're inspectors. Inspector Morse? I don't know Inspector Morse. That's crazy. Dioxide. Hold on, where's dioxide? Dioxide, binary, Duolingo, and Twilight. Let's go! I'm pretty sure twi doesn't mean two. Pretty sure that comes from, do you have a pet cat? I have two. Hi, penis, what you doing? Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's dangerous. I have two cats. There's Pio and Aspasia. Spell, a haze, things to be under, a dream and a trance. Easy dub. Let's go! Producer Liz got some social credits for pointing that out, by the way. Lycan, Hootenanny, Moscow, and Nightmare. GG's. Hootenanny, I only know from Mario Party 2. I don't know it at all as we're ending in female animals. What? Ending in female animals. What is a nanny? I've never heard that as an animal. That's crazy. Twilight does come from two. I will break you. I don't think so. Doesn't twi mean between? TWILIGHT at Etymology. Dog, I think. You think it comes from dog? Between two. Doesn't it mean it comes from twee, look, twee meaning two? Fuck. And light. Oh, that's devastating. Between the two. Twilight. Well, then it doesn't mean two. It's a lie. Anyway, we're gonna do the mini. Wait, no, Nanny's a female goat. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that a real thing? A hen, a cow, and a mare. Okay, I see. Let's go to the next one. View results, the mini. For the 50th time, yo, it's a half century. That's crazy. I didn't know a nanny is a female goat. That's kind of crazy. That's why my nan is the goat. You're goddamn right. Let's hit ready to solve. Oh shit, it's a big one. NKW. Book parts, abbreviated. Words, spine, book parts, chapter. CHT, no. Looks like an elephant skull. What? I'm confused. 4 across, Silicon Valley company that operates a fleet of robo-taxis. Oh, I hate them. What are they called again? They're called something. I'm not American enough to know this one. They're always annoying people. Waymo. Oh, the shape of the crossword. It's like a cyclops skull. Oh yeah, like an elephant skull. You make an excellent point because they only have one big hole in the center instead of 2. 6 across, to a much greater degree. Even more. No? Something like that. We'll figure it out. How about 6 down? Used to be. Was? I'm assuming that's was. Stop on a train route. Is there any chance it starts with, oh, it's a station. STATION for sure. 9 across Kia. 9 across Kia. A Kia Sorento. K-I-A? Kia? Suffix with Caesar or Euclid. What? A suffix with Caesar or Euclid. Con. I'm not sure. That's crazy. What is a suffix with Caesar or Euclid? Ia. Wait. What? Bia? Ian. Why would that be Ian? Oh, Caesarian, Euclidean. Oh! I was thinking only the people. Word puzzles are so crazy because those words are really real. Yeah, it is crazy. Oriole 5. Oh wait, Oriole 5? I love me a bird. Oh, okay, Orioles. O-R-I-O-L-S-E? How do you spell Oriole? Oriole. Excellent. We got 12 across, actress, merman from Anything Goes. I don't know this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to figure out everything else. Ethel? Is that real? Ethel? That's crazy. Excuse me? Crazy. Gym for 2. G-Y-M. Yup. G-Y-M. That's an easy one. Great Mountains of Tennessee. The Great Smoky Mountains. S-M-O-K-I-E. Great Smokies. Sorry, apparently it's plural. Failed the vibe check. Totally deserved. Incredible deserved. Lair Bear does not give second chances. I mean, that is wise. For sure. Very wise. across. Find another purpose for. Repurpose. Intensive care bear. Waiter for. Yup. Hold on. Waiter. Waiter. Reuse. Eight across. Contents of a scuba diver's tank. That's air. That's easy enough. And then this is to a much greater degree. Way more, probably with an E. I'm assuming that's way more with an E. Is there any chance that EAN is how you suffix these words? Ian should be Ian. Should it? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, this is weird. And then this one, parts of a book abbreviated. I don't know what that is. Holidays, employees hourly calculation. Pay rate. GG. Yo, 5 minutes is too long. 5 minutes is way too long. What is PGS? Oh, pages. I was like, parental guidances? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's do the global. Anyone have an opening country for the global? Anyone who is not committed the heinous act of colonialism will do. Anyone who hasn't done the Australia. Debatable as to whether they've done colonialism, but we'll do that. You know what? Estonia works better. Let's do Estonia. Estonia. Send it. And Estonia is close. That's 1,600 kilometers. I think that puts us maybe Germany. I think that's Germany. It's not Russia. It's not Finland. It's not Sweden. Not Latvia. Not Belarus. I think it's Germany. It is 800 kilometers from Germany. It's going to be here, I think. Slovakia? Okay. We're circling around it. Maybe it's Moldova. It's not Moldova. Slovakia is the closest. What the fuck? Yo, did I misunderstand? It's Seattle. Definitely it's Seattle for sure. Yeah, it could be. I think it's Seattle. United Kingdom. It's not Seattle. It's not Norway because that would be closer. Did I Slovenia maybe? Dude, Eastern Europe was closer. What the fuck you doing? I had a moment when I thought Germany was a little bit closer. It was not. Slovenia is even closer. It's Macedonia. Poland is right here, so it would have bordered Germany and Slovakia. So it couldn't be that. It is bordering on North Macedonia. So it could be Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Kosovo. I'm gonna say, what is it gonna be? A glorious motherland? I don't think, it's not Bulgaria because this would have been closer, but I like your thinking. I think it's Albania or this one. So let's do Albania. Albania is also adjacent, so it is this one. Oh, wait. No, it's Kosovo. GG's! I should have gotten that way earlier. I'm going to be so real with you. We threw a little bit on Seattle. Have we had BG before too? Bulgaria? We might have had Bulgaria before. But I don't know how often they repeat, because there's only 200 countries. 270 something countries. Oh my god. I guess accept. Oh, that's Chile. Easy. I think we all knew it. Sometimes I forget Greece is a real place and not a made-up city. It does feel ancient in a way that it feels sometimes that it doesn't currently exist. That is entirely true. I get you. I feel it. Does anyone have an opening guess for the flagel? Anyone have an opening guess with the flagel? Peru. Send Peru. You've been really fond of Peru recently. Have you recently watched Paddington Bear? I believe he comes from Peru. India? GG's. GG's huge. No, I have never seen any Paddington. That's totally fair. I thought he was British. He comes from Peru, I'm pretty sure. Where does Paddington Bear come from? Peru. From darkest Peru. I don't like the phrasing, but he comes from Peru and then he lives in the United Kingdom for a bit. Huge. He's an immigrant. We love him. I saw Andrew Garfield outside of the Paddington station once, though. That's crazy. I'm not sure. I like Andrew Garfield. I'm not sure if I'd be able to identify him in a crowd. I feel like that's a I feel that that's a like that's a person type person if I saw him in public. You know what I mean? Am I wrong? Like, there are people I would definitely recognize who are, you know, famous actors, but some people just look like regular people. Low key, top, middle, Maldives. Drives on the left in Asia, Maldives. I'll send it on that for sure. Maldives. They drive on the left? What's wrong? What? Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. This whole section's gonna be annoying. I can already tell. This one can British colonies. I'm thinking British colonies. Japan would work. That's way too obvious. Does Thailand drive on the left? I would be able to recognize Beyonce if she was in the middle of a crowd. Oh my God. I mean, I feel like part of why I would recognize it's Beyonce is that there'd be like 30 people around her, like pushing away strangers. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's no way she would be there on her own. I feel like if I saw Beyonce in a crowd without makeup or whatever, like a normal person, right? I feel like I'd be like, that person looks a lot like Beyonce, but why would Beyonce be here? It's kind of like that scene in, The Office where Michael, where Michael is like, yeah, I saw Leonardo DiCaprio in my business park. And he's like, really? And he's like, yeah. Which is like, no, you didn't. Like, I would think it looks like her. What about Papua New Guinea for the middle? For the middle? Papua New Guinea. I'll send Papua New... Pop. It always surprises me that some of these places still drive on the left. Like, that's kind of crazy. Malta is the best we can do. We cannot do better than Malta. Flag with a coat of arms drives on the left. Do they drive on the left? If they drive on the left, I will absolutely send Malta here because I legitimately think that's a good one. Do they drive on the left? I don't think they do. Yes, they do in Malta. All right, we're sending Malta. It's the best we can do. It is wrong. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why? It's a flag with a coat of arms. It has that little corner. They have a coat of arms, right? Yeah, I think so. I would consider that little thing in the top left a coat of arms. We're gonna have to see why we got that wrong. Oh, there is one suggestion. Landlocked with a coat of arms, Serbia. Landlocked with a coat of arms, Serbia? I think that's reasonable. Landlocked with a coat of arms, Serbia. Yeah, because all the other ones that I'm thinking of are way more landlocked, which makes them way more common. Serbia, not Servia, Serbia. Serbia? That's gonna be 12%. 14. Okay, we're close. Or I was close. Turks and Caicos meta for bottom middle. Turks and Caicos for bottom middle. Flag with a coat of arms, strides on the left. Turks and Caicos, incredible. Guernsey, oh fuck. Deo, why didn't you think of Guernsey? How could you neglect the Bailiwick? Wait a minute, Bailiwick, coat of arms. Bailiwick of Guernsey, flag with a coat of arms. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? Bailiwick of Guernsey. Bailiwick of Guernsey, coat of arms. I hate the Guernsey meta. What's the flag of Guernsey? That doesn't count? I hate this game. I'm kind of low-key a little bit devastated. I'm gonna be real with you. Jersey is not a bailiwick, is it? I hate the Guernsey meta. It's devastating. Is landlocked, population of over 10 million. Play Skirmble. Play Skirmble. British Virgin Islands. There we go. That's fair. That's fair. British Virgin Islands. I wouldn't know it. It's not a place for me. It's in the name. Starts with a B. In Asia, how do we feel about British Indian Ocean territories? Indian Ocean territories? How is that an 8? That's crazy. That's insane. Insane. Oh man, that's nuts. Okay, well then I think we have to go with like Cambodia or something here. We're running out of options. We only got 2 guesses left and 3 squares to fill. Population of over 10 million. In Asia, landlocked Kyrgyzstan. That is the first one I thought of though. Does that make that less of a good meta? KYRGY. If you thought of it and I thought of it, then who's driving the car? 10%. 10%, that's crazy. Country with a B and over 10 million. What do you have an option for that? Country with a B. Ignore last text. That's so totally fair. Bulgaria? Does Bulgaria have over 10 million people? All my Bulgarian heads in chat. I know there's a few of you. Does Bulgaria have over 10 million people? Population of 10 million landlocked Malawi, Burundi. Or Rwanda. I like Burundi here because I feel like people who thought of Burundi might have put it here because it starts with a B. You know? But also, I want my Bulgaria heads to stand up and defend your country. Does it have 10? We're gonna go with Burundi anyway, but like still, B-U-R-U-N-D-I. That's the meta here. Fucking legendary. Bulgaria should have over 10 million as Serbia has 6 or 7. All right, let me see. Mods, get him! Mods! VIP that man, no! Let's look at what the population of Bulgaria. Oh my God. It's only 6 million. We wouldn't have even been close. Crazy. Insane. Let's hit the score distribution. We did not do super well. Crotch cam? Oh my God, it's crotch cam. Crotch cam W, let's go. Come on, follow me. My face, it's up here.
Nut.
Unacceptable nut. Putting a whole new meaning to cockaroni. All right. We missed one square. I feel like that's kind of rude as fuck, but like whatever. What was the best answers? Not answer frequency. Sorry. Least popular answer. We got best answer. Wait a minute. We got best answer for British Indian Ocean Territory. Just nobody answered this for some reason, which is weird. U.S. Virgin Islands. Fucking legendary. Yo, they drive on the left? The U.S. Virgin Islands drives on the left. That's crazy, actually. That's a piece of trivia I did not have today. I wasn't prepared for that. Let's hit the food guesser. Daily, of course, as per usual. What is this? Buffalo milk, papaya leaf sap, banana leaves. Weird. Serbia's had a negative birth rate of about 36,000 every year. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All of Eastern Europe seems to be facing similar things like that. I know that Bulgaria also has an emigration issue too. Everybody is leaving Bulgaria too, which is kind of crazy. USVI drives on the left, a holdover from when the Danes ruled. Well, fuck the Danes, man. They don't even drive on the left anymore. Trust me, this is Indonesia. This is from Sulawesi. I think I almost pronounced that perfectly on my first try, and then cowardice kicked in. I saw a study ages ago that driving on the left could be safer as people are more right eye dominant. So it's better for focusing on the road. Yeah, but it also means that you're... Well, because also that means your right hand is more likely on the steering wheel more often, I guess. Because the other stuff on the console is on your left. But that being said, I'm a lefty, so... C'est la vie. It's better for me, I guess. Well, actually, I prefer no cars. Delete cars. Oh, did I say hi? I am at work and couldn't join earlier. I don't remember, but absolutely. Thanks for saying hi. Indonesia drives on the left? Yas. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I'm a lefty too, but I have a Victorian nanny who forced me to write with my right hand. I had a kindergarten teacher, not a nanny, but like a kindergarten teacher who also forced me to write with my right hand, and now my handwriting still fucking sucks. But to be fair, I also have dyslexia, so maybe that was also to blame. This buffalo milk is the surprising part, but you're saying Indonesia here? Indonesia. GG's? Does it say Sulawesi? Oh my God, from South Sulawesi. Sulawesi. That's crazy. You've eaten this dish. That's crazy. Is it good? Buffalo milk, papaya leaf, bananas, papaya leaf sap. Banana leaves optional. Interesting. Were there other photos? There were not. Imagine if he hadn't trusted. I trust chat all the time, always. I always trust chat. I'm famous for trusting chat. To a fault. Pork belly, daikon radish. This is sounding Japanese. Carrot, burdock root. You mix that with sugar to make a horse treat in Red Dead 2. Daikon radish has got to be Japanese, right? Konyaku, tofu, onion, miso paste. I mean, this is just looking more and more Japan. Everything it says is becoming more Japan. Anyone who didn't get this first try is crazy. He trusts you when he isn't ignoring you. That's fair. It's not ignoring, it's I can't read. Yeah, maybe just send Japan. Yeah, that one is a clear Japan. Easy yum. Easy yum on that. Let's hit the next. Semolina, turmeric, sugar, baking powder, milk, water, oil, pine nuts, anise, almonds. This is feeling Turkish to me. Am I wrong in saying this is Turkey? It could also be Pakistan. It's feeling somewhere in the spectrum of Turkey to Pakistan. I'm thinking Turkey. I was thinking nondescript Middle Eastern country. Yeah. What about Jordan? Jordan would also make sense, or Lebanon. Is there any hint in here? The anise is what's pointing me towards. The anise and the almonds are pointing me towards Turkey, but that could also be Lebanon. And the semolina also feels Turkey coated. I don't hate Turkey, to be honest. That's funny out of context. Let's hit with. I think if I hit Turkey, I'll figure out if it borders that, and then we'll know if it's Lebanon versus Syria. Also, I think it is Turkey. It borders. Okay, then let's try Syria. Syria. Syria? GG's. GG's. Deo, you cooked a little bit. That was incredible. You got the specific. Well, to be fair, there were also a couple other countries in there. Final score? I think we got perfect. No, what did we miss? What did we miss? We got Japan. We got Indonesia. Oh, it's that one. Of course, I'm dumb. We missed Turkey. I'm dumb. Still, we did way better than the average on that. I still did not cook enough in the GeoGrid. Do not compliment me. That's totally fair. You cooked pretty good. You cooked pretty hard. I didn't carry my weight. I didn't carry my weight. That's the real problem. Oh, this got waffle fries. I think waffle fries is an easy win. As much as I love that the dirty dog spells dog with a D-A-W-G, as much as I love that, I do think the waffle fries is pure perfection. Oh, also it's at Bedford? What is that? What is that team? With the Bumblebees? The Dirty Dog. We love the Dirty Dog. Chicken nuggets in the USA, though. Yeah! Let's go, Goofy Ghoul! Fuck yeah, let's go. Yo, girl, it's 6 months. What are you getting me? Hint, social credit farming me. Honestly, give that man a social credit. Let's fucking go. Share box looks tough. No, my problem with the share box is that, like, chicken tendies do not do well in the United Kingdom meta. They do not do well. Not only did you get social credits, you're well in the positive, Goofy. That's crazy. One of the best to ever do it. Little buns, little bunches. Those are sliders. That's not enough sliders if this is a real share box, but like whatever. Dun, 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 dun. I'm thinking, what's the price of this? It's 20 bucks. Drinks and a program. Weird. Versus with fries. I actually think this is gonna win. It's very rare that chicken tendies win in the United Kingdom meta. It just doesn't work. They can't do it for some reason. They can't bear to not have the fish and chips. Pizza win. It's a garbage pizza though. I can't zoom enhance on it, but like look at that. It's like a tortilla with tomato sauce and mozzarella on top. If you believe in pizza meta, I don't believe in pizza meta. There is a pizza meta. It definitely helps to be pizza, but there's no way. Look at this pizza. It is the worst pizza. It is in Korea. Maybe that's how they do it there. But those tots look crispy as fuck. I can't hear things, but like I can almost hear it crackle. I can't hear in my brain is what I meant to say there. I can almost hear the crackle as I chew it. That looks so good. I'm watering. My mouth is watering. I'm just fucking up all over the place right now. What the fuck? All right, we're gonna hit that. Oh! Yo, okay, pizza can't be B. The meta might actually be real. That was the worst looking pizza I've ever fucking seen. I hate the masses too. The proletariat must be educated to be an effective democratic tool. That's crazy. Fuck, Joshua Weissman reminded me of when you said crunch. That's so fair. Did you see the thumbnail thing I put in Discord? I saw that meme and I immediately knew it was Joshua Weissman. Are you saying democracy is bad? I'm saying democracy does not work without a educated electorate who understands the meta. If they don't understand the meta, democracy can't work. Then it's just a, I mean, it's not a technocracy, that would be a plutocracy, you know? I didn't know food could actually taste beige until that hot dog showed up on my screen. It is, I mean, as a person with Irish grandparents, this is what Irish think is food on occasion. Like, this is the color palette of Irish food. It's shockingly monochromatic. It does. Like, honestly, you put that down on the table, you might lose it. It just camouflages right in. Cheese is gross, so I'll probably prefer the hot dog. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm eating either of these. If somebody forced me to eat one of these, it would, I mean, I don't really want to eat all the jalapenos, but the rest of this looks fine. Loaded messy fries? Crazy. You were reincarnated as a slime? I feel as though I might be missing some information there. That's crazy. I'm a few generations removed from Ireland and I've never had a hot dog that plain. My grandmother does not know how to cook. Well, did not know how to cook. She's dead now. But like, when she was around, she was making some bland food. And weirdly, cheesecake with pineapple on the bottom, which is crazy and not the most appealing way to eat a cheesecake. It is actually a horrible texture at the bottom of a cheesecake. Messy fries look amazing. Yeah, I do think the messy fries, I don't know, yeah, it did win. It did win. Right, those roast potatoes are fair small though. Yeah, this does seem, I think it's also that the bowl is so big. They're both $5. This looks horrible. We're gonna, what? I honestly, end democracy. It's over. We've given the people their chance. They're not allowed to vote anymore. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Sensa Shichira, that's a lot of Japanese words. I don't know what that means. It's a trash anime. It's a top tier genre. Let's fucking go. It always makes me sad when somebody doesn't know how to cook because, like, damn, you're living your life like that. I agree. I think cooking is the most rewarding art form. It's the most rewarding art form. Didn't even have time to get an opinion from chat. I feel like I was on that screen for a bit. Left though. Over here, the Philly cheesesteak probably does slap. The vegan bratwurst is not gonna be good. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, replace slime with Ditto. Got it, that makes sense. Let's hit this, for sure. For sure. Producer List is gonna play some more Pokopia tomorrow, I think. What on this earth without art? It's just a big rock and big Timmy. I agree. We need art. We need Timmys out there. We need Timmys. Pokopia is good. Producer List has been loving it. I've watched a couple streams. I don't really know that much about it. I do love the soulless little eyes they give your Ditto though. It's so funny. Timmy Turner. Is this, what is this? Fried bean dumpling with shrimp, Vatavia, and peppers. Yeah, but these have shells on them. The shells are still on them. They're not like dressed up at all. Do I need to peel them apart? I gotta eat the shell? I don't want to eat the shell. That's a horrible mouthfeel. Wait, we need a Timmy Turner emo. I'm gonna be so real with you. You're gonna have to find one. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start. 90% of the Pokemon games are carried by IP. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It is the most unique one they've made in a while, for sure. I finally figured out what color that hot dog was. It was mortuary pink. That's so accurate. This one I think is gonna have a, oh, it's Brazil. That's why. It's Brazil. Brazil can't do anything right on the Scrandle, man. Brazil can't do anything right on the Scrandle. Curry and a pint? I mean, it is curry and a pint. How can you say no to curry and a pint? I've never played Pokemon and I feel like it's too late to get into. I mean, that was me yet last year. And honestly, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be so real with you. $1? £1, sorry, £1 in Seattle bucks. £1 versus burger and fry, but that's 10. Curry and a pint for one. I feel like a pint itself is like way more than one. Play Emerald Imperium. What does the Imperium mean? It's amazing. What does the Imperium mean? I've heard of Emerald. What is the Imperium? The price, that price didn't seem right. Yeah, but I'm going based on the information they're giving me. It's a Pokemon MMO. Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mass multiplayer online? Is that what MMO means? I forgot. That's crazy. Emerald Online is a ROM hack of Emerald, just better. Okay, that's crazy. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I do want to play a new Pokemon game at some point. This is Come and Go Souvlaki. I mean, that's going to clean up, right? This is also Brazil, so yeah, there's no debate. Brazil has never won. Oh, that's a good pizza. That's a Neapolitano. That's so good. Dude, I do not believe you get a curry and a pint for £1 in a UK stadium, though. I feel like they lied about the price. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I can't possibly know that. I can't judge based on a lie. I can't judge based on the assumption of a lie. I have to assume the lie is truth. It's easy win for pizza. I can't believe you just put pineapple on a pizza in my chat. How dare you? How dare you? We're gonna go over here for sure. Yeah, no, I think it might have been like a, this is Kids Day. You paid extra to get in here. Here's your mostly free thing or something. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was some kind of promotion. The katsu chicken is gonna clean the fuck up. I have the band hammer next to me. Tread lightly. Easy win for the katsu chicken. Easy win. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we should have done even better. This one was bullshit. This is bad taste. And this was bad taste. Yeah, it's just that we have better taste than the average human. That's what happened. That's what happened. Hilbert went from zeros to heroes with his... I'm in the wrong spot. I could sense it. I could feel it. I could feel myself looking at myself and realize that I was in the wrong spot. Hilbert goes from zeros to heroes with his Null-Stellensatz theorem, establishing a fundamental relationship between algebra and what other major math branch? I'm gonna have to assume it's calculus, right? Between algebra and geometry? I feel like if your name is Null-Stellensatz, like geometry has been around for a hot minute. Like, this is the kind of name that you only become famous if it is like 1800s or later. I'm gonna say calculus. Which I don't understand how you cannot understand that there is a connection between algebra and calculus. That doesn't make sense to me. Geometry, send it. You think geometry? How is it possible to not think that there is a connection between algebra and geometry? How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. That seems implicit. You really think geometry? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Geometry is literally, like, algebra is literally like core to geometry. What the fuck? Yay, random guess was right. Sometimes that's what it takes, but what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. Sometimes I do literally think that if most of us were teleported to about like 700 years ago, assuming we didn't immediately die of cholera, and assuming that we could speak whatever language we happen to appear in, we'd be fucking geniuses. What do you mean you didn't know that algebra was connected to geometry? That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Of course it is. That's nuts. Used in Cantonese opera. Timmy C would hate that. Pythagorean lived 500 BC. Yeah, literally 2,500 years ago. It seems to be smarter than all the people that came from them to like 200 years ago. Like, I feel like there was a real big gulf for a bit. Cantonese opera. The Erxian is an instrument whose name literally translates to two whats. Me reading Plato? Wow, I can't believe these idiots never thought about this before. I'm telling you, back, like, it just seems like we went off a cliff for a little bit. By we, I mean probably like Western European. I know that there was an an Arab Renaissance era, but like still, I feel like if you transported me to the spot that I am in right now, about 700 years ago, they would hail me as a genius if I didn't immediately die, which I probably would have immediately died. Germans didn't know math, apparently. Maybe that's why they were barbarian. Literally! The Erxian is a instrument whose name literally translates to two whats. I don't know. Two strings? Chinese use a lot of instruments in arts, so mayhaps strings. Yeah, let's do strings. I like two strings. And that's Kubo of the two strings. GG's. GG's. Kubo of the two strings. Poggy! Adorably nicknamed Poggy, Trady Pogacar is a 4-time champion of what annual sporting event? It's gonna be like kickboxing or something. You would have been killed as a spy, accused of being a foreigner of every country. Literally, I would go to the only place where they speak English and they'd be like, what foreign language are you speaking? Poggers, as his friends called him. You're goddamn right. This is a Hungarian name, if that helps. Does kind of look Hungarian with the carrot over the C. 4-time champion. I feel like it's kickboxing, but it could just be boxing. I feel like it's boxing. No, kickboxing. It's not kickboxing. Francois Faber and Nicolas France are aptly named past winners of what yearly endurance contest? Is it like marathon running? Do you know the trivia behind the gold carrots? Gold carrots, like the word carrots of gold. I think I did at one point, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I do know that there is something there. No, what is it? I'm curious. I'm curious, because there are a couple of things measured in carats, and they're also all spelt differently. And diamonds too, right? Francois Faber and Nicolas France are aptly named past winners of what yearly endurance contest? Is this the Sahara race? Tour de France. Let's try Tour de France. Tour de France. GG's. Huge win for MKW. Did you know these people? I guess Francois sounds incredibly French, so that might have helped. Continue. Working around Mussolini era shortages, what Florentine baggage brand developed the tanning technique Cuyo Grasso? That's crazy. Because Francois and Franz, it all just came to me. That's so fair. The origin of the Greek karation, meaning fruit of the carob. Carob seeds were the OG chocolate. Oh, that's true. And dried versions were used as a scale. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like we can get this. I also feel like we can get this. A Mussolini era shortages. So it's old. It leads me to think, yeah, like Gucci. I feel like Gucci makes sense. It's probably Gucci, maybe Versace. No, I think Gucci is also from Milan, which might, oh, but it's Florence. And we'll still send Gucci. GG's? Literally GG's. Gucci feels like a more modern brand. Didn't you see the House of Gucci? By that I mean I didn't see it, but I imagine it's a dynastic system at this point. I didn't see it. I heard it was bad. Me too. I didn't see it either. But it does imply some kind of dynastic legacy to it, that it seems to be like an inheritance thing. Rapper Balin Shah recently led the RSP party to a landslide win in the national elections of what country? I mean, Shah is very Iranian, but I don't think a rapper is winning in Iran. Is this Bulgaria? RSP is socialist. Akash, we need some don't send it. We need some Bulgarian lore. Actually, I just need all of my countries to pipe up, because I don't know this one. I mean, RSP sounds like Socialist Party. What would be the R then? I guess it could be Republic Socialist Party. I guess you don't have to say the name of your country and your party. That would be kind of like the American Democratic Party would be not part of their official name. I feel like I heard this name before somewhere. No, me too. That's kind of part of my hesitance to just send something. The only party I'm going to is an RSVP. Let's go. Shah sounds Indian or Nepalese or something. Well, Shah is literally Iranian, I think. So maybe Pakistan? Maybe someone else who speaks Farsi? I don't think there is another one. It's not Indian though, so go Nepal. I mean, it could be Pakistan though, right? I'm willing to send Pakistan. It's not Pakistan. Okay, well that's fair. That's pretty assertive. It's not. It can't be Nepal. I think Nepal doesn't have democratic elections like that. Like, aren't they like technically a monarchy? If I'm not mistaken. To a landslide win in the national elections of what country? I forgot the name of Pakistan's ruler, but it's not someone called Balin Shah. Yeah, I do also know that Pakistan is currently having a bit of a political moment, so it's probably not that. Could it be Bangladesh? How do we feel about Bangladesh? Nepal? I mean, Nepal, Tibet? You mean China and China? I don't know if Nepal is also included in that, but you did not hear me say the word Tibet. YouTube, do not block the VOD from going into China yet. Okay, that's fair. Let's hit with a landslide win. I'm gonna go with Bangladesh. Bangladesh. I was kind of expecting it. It says South Asian. Says South Asian. That win came on the heels of 2025's Gen Z protests. What? Oh my God, it's gonna be Nepal. No! They're gonna say I don't trust chat. No! Devastating! AI history revisionism when? I think you're living in it, brother. You're living in it. By Tibet, he was using the shorthand of Tibet Autonomous Region of China. That is what I was saying. Yes, of course, of course. It was implied. It was so implied that I didn't have to say it because everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. And that's why the VOD will stay up in Chinese YouTube. Do they use the same app in China? I actually don't know that. I need to be up on my China lore.